Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's absolutely stunning, fantastic Dino action. Continuing on from last night, small tweaks. It should be good. Nothing too crazy. More card advantage, which definitely he's feeling quite a bit better, I must say. Overall game plan is the same, just a couple cool changes, I think. Starting off at the beginning, Eater of Virtue. It's a fantastic potential legendary artifact equipment for one. It's nice to have a turn one play, I must say. Hey, that rhymes. I didn't even plan that out. Hopefully everybody had a good Saturday or Sunday or whenever it is you are watching. But whenever equipped creature dies, we exile it. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. We equip for one, so it's definitely very cheap. Super duper cheap, actually. It's nice to power up Marauding Raptor, make Samut, Vizier of Naktamun, a little bit scarier. A 4/3 instead of a 2/3. But whenever that creature dies, whatever abilities it had, it's kind of like, well, it is like Eater of Virtue does give those abilities to whatever we attach. So Samut, let's say Eater of Virtue is attached to it. She dies, boom. The next time we attach Eater of Virtue, it's going to give First Strike, Vigilance, and Haste. That's going to be just stunning. Hopefully that happens. Well, hopefully not, because Samut is fantastic for that card advantage potential. Rampaging Raptor, +2/+0, Trample, and Haste. If we lose this guy, Shifting Ceratops, Protection from blue, which is pretty nice. Right in the middle there. Near the end, Protection, Reach, Trample. So protection from whatever. It could be from artifacts, multicolored, a specific color. That is going to be quite devastating, I would imagine. Carnage Tyrant, if it's, if we lose this to a sweeper, maybe against Azorius Control, boom. Trample and Hexproof. Love it. Tyrranax Rex, even better. Trample and Haste. Now, I don't think Ward 4 or the Toxic 4 is included with Eater of Virtue. Yeah, doesn't look like it. But still, nice artifact. Make something a little bit scarier. Hopefully, that's the plan. The Samut, the Toski. That guy keeps doing the trick. I'm not going to toss him out anytime soon. The 2 Vivien Arkbow Ranger. I was thinking of upping it to 3, but just sticking to the, worst case plan of putting 2 counters on something or distributing it. Giving Marauding Raptor Trample for that turn. Maybe it's nice and big. Oftentimes it does get jump blocked, unfortunately. That's always rough stuff. So we got to make things even more scary. Or we -3 to take out basically any creature or planeswalker. Pretty much with everybody that is so big, there's a good chance nobody's surviving. Whoever we do target with this. Then if we want to, -5, reveal a creature we own from outside the game. So that does mean in our sideboard, if we want Tranquil Throwback against something with some graveyards, destroying an artifact, enchantment, or Clothis. It's not like we have a whole lot of creatures to grab for the most part. It's only going to be the +1 or the -3. It's a nice added benefit, and possibly I could put some big scary heavy hitter in the sideboard, a one of, maybe a couple one ofs, very specific and narrow uses, just for whenever we do want to -5, a nice surprise. Other than that, I remembered the Stomping Ground alternate art, so that's quite nice from Unfinity. Gotta love it. And I think that's it. I might up it to 2 mountains. Sometimes I do get caught out still, not having 2 sources of red. I must say that has been awkward a little bit. There's the mountain, Craig Crown Pathway. That's 4 potential sources. 8 with Karplusan Forest, 12 with Stomping Ground, and 13. So 13-ish ways. Sometimes that is still rough. Possibly, you know, trim a Castle Garenbrig, some dual land, trim a forest, make it a mountain, keep it with 6 total basics still. And yeah, the sideboard, my goodness. Lantern of the Lost, wow. I just want Graveyard Hate, helpful again against Dimir Rogues. We exile our own graveyard, so that turns off everything that they do. Maybe when it enters, we exile target card from a graveyard, which could be that vehicle in Greasefang's graveyard. And then we may not have to pop Lantern of the Lost too soon. It might buy us some time just exiling one thing, which is very nice. Tranquil Throwback, hey, if we want super exile, I mean, we package this with Lantern of the Lost and Clothis as well. 7 things that are just really hating on graveyards. My goodness. I kind of wish I faced Greasefang tonight, because it's going to be nice to put this stuff, this mixture of hate, into effect. And then Tranquil Throwback again, hey, enchantments. If it's something enchantment related, Tranquil Throwback plus Back to Nature, boom, there you go. Or artifacts, Tranquil Throwback plus Brotherhood's End, boom. Single copy of Luca Bound to Ruin. If we want to take out multiple things, or maybe I want to bring this in, switch out Vivien Arkbow Ranger, possibly Ghalta, something like that, or maybe just Eater of Virtue potentially. We ramp, take out multiple targets, lovely stuff. All right, I say we jump into it, get into the action. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't start as early as last night. That would be pretty amazing. Ideal. Yeah. One day, that's going to happen. 8 o'clock every night. 8:30. 7:30. Wow. Oh. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. This hand, it's, I mean, very slow, of course. Our first thing is 4. Again, there's a good chance we see something for 3 or less by that point. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. If it is something like Azorius Control, Yorion, something, enchantments. Well, look what I said. Boom. 12 things for 2 and a bunch of things for 3. Oh, and their thing is tapped, so they don't even, well, have censor, potentially. No March of Otherworldly Light. They did have a Source of White, so that could have happened. But mostly it is enchantments, I would imagine, because it's Yorion there. Maybe they have a counter spell. Let's go Shifting instead, just in case they do have one of those. Removal. No removal. Okay. I like that. Draw out a sweeper potentially this turn. Maybe. Supreme Verdict. Huh. Okay. Craig Crown Pathway, just in case. Rampaging Raptor might be coming up. Actually, no, that's in the sideboard. Is it? I forget. I switched Tranquil Throwback and Rampaging Raptor, I believe. You know what, if they have a sweeper or something. Let's do Thunderherd Migration. We'll reveal Regisaur Alpha, a thing they can counter, but Thunderherd Migration really is going to be used to get to Carnage Tyrant instead. Surprise them like I did last night. Oh boy, I got that counter spell ready. It's happening. Could be a Wandering Emperor. We're going to test the waters and find out. I think that's... Oh, wow, this is very good indeed. It could have been Settle the Wreckage, Wandering Emperor, lots of painful things, but we still get to connect. So they don't have a whole lot. Basically nothing. We pretty much want to sweep now. Oh. I really wish I knew what they had in hand, which... No. Maybe tomorrow night's list is gonna do that. Sorcerer's Spyglass I'm thinking of using. Artifact for 2. Enters the battlefield and an opponent reveals their hand. And then you also get to choose a card name. Activated abilities of cards with that name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. So you get the information, the opponent revealing their hand. You get to shut off any planeswalker, artifact, enchantment with an activated ability. Very, very nice. Sammy, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. As well as the time I just had beaten up on this. We definitely got lucky. No counter spell, no white-based removal on shifting there. I don't think this game 2 is going to be quite the same, but Clothis, indestructible. Maybe we don't reach enough devotion to turn her on, but I'm going to give it a go. Eater of Virtue, actually, I want to keep that in. Of course, there could be sweepers, so a good chance whatever Eater of Virtue is attached to is going to die, and then we get to start supercharging it. Ooh, all right. One Vivien. Yeah. I must say, it would be nice. Really, quite fantastic. Starting off beating. Well, I don't think that hand is going to do a whole lot of beating. Something for one, but I'm going to keep it. We've taken a game from them, similar to, the previous game. I got Otepec Huntmaster by turn 2, and things just went downhill from there. Very good stuff. Ooh, well, we got something for 4. Something for 3. You can do it. Not quite. We'll get there. Hopefully all they have is a counterspell. Well, we're definitely getting to Tyrranax Rex at some point. If we don't do anything, the opponent doesn't do anything. They haven't played creatures or any of that stuff, so it's definitely one of my favorite matchups. Let's see if we draw out that sweeper here. Or March of Otherworldly Light. Something. Huh. The fairy can't bounce shifting, which is quite nice. Maybe they do have some white-based removal for 2 that could hurt shifting. Oh, we got him. Good. I could have hit him for 7, but they still would have only been at 11. And get Tyrranax Rex next turn. We stop their card draw, their untapping of lands. Hopefully they don't have another one. Crossing my fingers. My goodness, this is not a pretty sight. Good old Tyrranax Rex. Oh, this is the ultimate control nightmare. Wow. Can't counter that. Could be, okay. Huh. Well, there you go. Oh, boo. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Okay, Sammy. Anybody else watching right now? You get the first showcase of the new clip. Wow, yes. Sammy, you said wow. There's also someone else who says, wow, prepare yourself. Yeah. I'll get to press it at, the exact moment, but that'll never get old. I kind of tweaked that clip a little bit. It didn't zoom in on any of the faces. I just recorded it from YouTube and tweaked it just a touch so it zoomed in on all the 3 announcers there, and yeah, absolutely stunning. Gets the job done. Taking down Azorius Control, and it's not even been 15 minutes. Just been 15 minutes since I started. Woo. That's the awesome power of those guys. Oh, that looks good. We can work with that. Definitely a nice Castle Garenbrig. It does have to be the first land. Of course, don't play this as the second one. Karplusan Forest is not a forest. It is a forest, but... Oh yes, Sammy, that is... it's a nice addition, I think, for the right moments. Of course, it could get a little bit overkill, but man, I just want to keep using it. Oh, especially this one too, the Admiral Akbar.
It's a trap!
Hopefully we see another dino here. I mean, won't be able to go with Thunderherd Migration coming up. Ooh, nuts. Well, we'll try for Huntmaster. Probably watch it die to Stomp or Fatal Push. Something like that. Oh, surprising. Wow. Ooh. I hear Fatal Push is pretty decent. It's nice we can go with Thunderherd Migration, though. I will say. Of course, with 25, 27-ish dinos in the list, there's a very good chance that, you know, you should be seeing one of them. However, we want Castle Garenbrig to enter untapped. That's going to happen with the forest. Though we could do a mountain because I haven't played a forest yet. Or I haven't played land yet. This enters tapped. It's not like I have anything to spend the 1 mana on. If I grab the forest or mountain, it's not like they enter untapped, I should say. Yeah. Huntmaster plus Thunderherd, keep playing it safe, although they haven't done a whole lot yet. It could be nice to go Marauding Raptor, but I think they're going to keep bringing the pain. No, we're going to go for it. They've missed their land drops a little bit, and that could be fantastic for us. I don't think they'll kill both, and it's going to be very nice aggression next turn, especially with Vivien here, which I'm happy to see. They'll kill somebody. Nobody. Yeah. 2 fatal pushes early on, not unheard of. Oh, love it. Get that Thunderherd Migration revealing Rampaging Raptor, then still playing it with the other 3 that I have. And hopefully things are still sticking around. But again, we're getting, yeah, pretty fortunate playing this. They still could have removal. Black based for 2. Go for the throat. Heartless Act. Okay, something. We might be supercharging Huntmaster, which isn't, you know, the worst thing. 2 counters on it. Get 2 more. A total of 4. That would be pretty funny indeed. Ugh. Oh, they're not doing a whole lot, but Samut, Vizier of Naktamun, will definitely do a whole lot. Hopefully drawing us a land. Oh, it's not a land, but Eater of Virtue. Okay. Ooh. Oh, look at that. If they take Samut out now, Eater of Virtue is going to absolutely decimate and supercharge whoever we attach it to. Man, that was... Oh, this is good. This is very good. Oh. Well, I mean, we do need a creature at some point here. Well, we'll +1 and maybe -5 next turn just to grab something. Okay. Reckner Bankbuster, not doing a whole lot for them. Okay, -5 it is. We gotta... Well, we're grabbing Tranquil Frillback. Oh, I love it. Oh man, this is gonna devastate them. And we can pay 3. We have 1 left over with the mountain to just smoke them. Oh, this is absolute perfection. Look. Vigilance, haste, and first strike, and +2/+0. Oh my goodness. Some pretty good stuff, Sammy. I'll take a quick look after we're done here, but Tyrranax Rex as well. Oh, well, I'm running something absolutely disgusting. Gross. Look at that. Oh my. Wow. I gotta look at the battlefield. So, that Tyrranax Rex is a 10-8. Can't be countered, vigilance, first strike, trample, ward 4, haste, toxic 4. If that's not about as scary as can be, I don't know what is. I'm just happy that happened, because I do have one of this list. Though Sammy is, quite regular to what I use. Tyrranax Rex, Carnage Tyrant, the big scary dinos that I know and love. You guys know and love. The opponents don't love. No. Oof. Boom. Regisaur Alpha, as always. Rampaging Raptor. This thing has been quite lovely, I must say. Hasty. Pretty fantastic. Better than Ripjaw Raptor, I would imagine. Even though you lose 1 toughness, this thing can attack the turn it enters, trample, haste, supercharge it. It is nice having a mana sink, I must say, with all that extra mana if the game has gone on pretty long. Toski. Oh yes, oh yes. Absolutely, absolutely. I tossed Toski, Keeper of Bear of Secrets, in last night, and even afterwards it kept performing. Extra card draw, so just kind of like legendary things that get me some card draw. You don't want to see a second one, really, so 1 Samut, draw some stuff. Toski, draw some stuff. 2 Viviens, the -5 you saw right there. It allowed us to grab the Tranquil Throwback just to have a creature, and that was devastating against Rakdos Midrange. We destroyed the Bank Buster, exiled the graveyard, gained 4 life, attacked, with Eater of Virtue, and it was pretty much all over there. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same. Lantern of the Lost for Graveyard Hate. Speaking of, no time to lock it in. I was having such a good time chatting. Nuts. Darn. That's alright. It's still fantastic, powerful, and again, Vivien to grab that Tranquil Throwback. We'll see if it comes to that. Very nice to see that Thunderherd migration, so hopefully it's not a turn 1 or turn 2 Thoughtseize. The opponent, I imagine, is going to rip Thunderherd migration from our hand, if they know what's good for them. They want to stop us getting ahead by 1 forever. Oh, that is... And we got another land this turn, so we're definitely feeling good. Get another Sorcerer just in case I draw Rampaging Raptor at some point. I want to have the potential of playing it. I still might go Timber Crown Pathway coming up. Yeah, Toski. If I can go Vivien next turn, that was my plan as well. With Vivien, putting 2 counters on Toski, maybe a bunch. Indestructible is already nice, but a 1/1 squirrel is not so scary. A 3/3, 5/5 trample, indestructible. Very, very scary. Super scary. No problem. Well, you can't fail to push that. Ooh. Oh. Well, they're getting rid of something, but we will still have a play, which is quite nice. What do they get rid of is the question. Carnage Tyrant next turn if, hopefully, I get a 5th land. That does mean cast. Ooh, okay, well, no, none of that, sadly. I'm going to try for Vivien. Putting the 2 counters on him. Sadly, have to attack. Vivien probably going down next turn when Shieldred and the Goblin token attack. It might be Den of the Bugbear. Hopefully that's not the case, but they probably want to take her out. I would imagine. They got it. Okay. Well, at least we got them to be a 3-3. They could have Shieldred's Edict, Liliana of the Veil, something that makes us sacrifice Toski. Oh boy, that is also very nice. Yeah, Regisaur Alpha. I imagine at least one of these creatures is going to connect now. They might fail to push the token, sadly. Hopefully that's not the case. Ooh, it is. Eh. Now we take 2, we draw a card. Hopefully we get to take out Shieldred at some point here. But, you know, it's not always that they have Shieldred. And there's certainly more decks that don't use Shieldred than do, I think. Could they have Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant? Something that is going to be very painful for Regisaur Alpha. Maybe. I think that's the case, just in case that's the case. I'm going to take the 2. I suspect there's maybe something up their sleeve. Ooh, a land as well. Very good stuff. Now, if I connected, we'd draw too much, we'd kill ourselves. So, we can't do that, sadly. But what I can do, the auto tapper almost messed me up there. Good. Phew. Huntmaster plus Regisaur Alpha. We get a ton of bodies, and hopefully that helps us out. Definitely, well, we still have to attack with the Toski, but have all that stuff stop Shieldred from attacking, I would imagine. Yeah. That's okay. Down to 3, sadly. Hopefully they don't have a Stomp that would take us down to 1, and then the final card draw would finish us off. So yeah, if Shieldred was not around, definitely would have been nice. Yeah. Get rid of a Shifting Ceratops, not too bad. We got 2 more. Thought a little Missy might have woken up. Guess I was hearing things. All 4 of them, my goodness. And I can play all 4 quite nicely. That, yeah. Okay. Maximum aggression. Just go for it, even though I'm pretty certain we're dead here. Yeah. We'll see. 10. It is potentially lethal. It depends how they block, but hey, we're swinging for the fences. Maximum aggression. Because we definitely be dead next turn with the card draw from Shieldred, and now. $21, $22 with Huntmaster. Yeah. Can't win them all. We've taken them down once, and that was, that was fantastic aggression. However, Flothis. Luca? Well, maybe. Question is, what don't I like against Rakdos? Well, one Vivien. One Luca for one Vivien there. Taking out multiple things. There's a slim chance to see 2 copies of her. I might not want to see that. It's not the worst thing in the world, but still. Eater Virtue. I'm going to keep that in. Against Rakdos Midrange, it's all but guaranteed. Whoever we attach Eater Virtue to, there's a good chance they're going down at some point. Either sacrificed or just straight up killed, sadly. One shifting. Actually, all the shiftings. Bringing the 3 tranquil throwbacks. Just because it can be so good. Very good. And stunning. Oh. Against Rakdos. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Destroy that. Exile the graveyard. Gain 4 life. Ooh. It's a swarm of value. That hand is not one I value too much, though. A ton of lands. I mean, technically, I could try it out. I'll try 1 Monket. Okay, that is better, I would say. Send 1 Rampaging Raptor to the bottom. Hopefully getting Thunderherd Migration coming up here. No Thoughtseize. Don't rip Thunderherd from our hand. You can do it. Oh boy. Oh, we dodged a bullet. Good stuff. On the off chance I don't draw a source of red, we'll get the mountain, just in case. I might want to drop Rampaging Raptor coming up here. 2, oh my goodness, this is... Well, we didn't draw land, unfortunately, and Huntmaster might go down to stop. Probably will, yeah, gotta. Yeah. That's okay. Okay, so that's why they went the mountain. So Dragon Skull Summit entered untapped. Ooh, back-to-back Carnage Tyrants. A wee bit rough, I must say. We're certainly not blocking. I'd be surprised if Huntmaster stuck around. Oh, okay, well, that's, I mean, it's still sticking around. It's not the greatest moment in the world. Oh boy, what's it gonna be? We'll see what we draw next turn. If it's not a land, I think I can pretty much pack it in at that point. Oh yeah, especially. Or not taking out Reflection of Kiki Jiki, and I'll make another copy of Blood Tithe Harvester. It's not gonna be pretty. What is it? Land, you can do it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Not busting through. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it is rough. Could possibly up the lands, trim Carnage Tyrant, but there will always be some moments where you don't draw what you want to draw, even if you have whatever the perfect mixture is for any particular list. You'd be like, oh, I see these 2 things. If I just took them out and made them lands, that situation would be so much better. I'd keep hitting my land drops. So I'm going to do that, and every other time I'll have lands instead, but that's not exactly how it works. That might not be how it works. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Again, 12 things for 2. You would hope to see at least one thing for 2 in each variation of hands. Yeah, doesn't always happen. Coming up, though. Nice to see Stomping Ground. Really wish I could make it my favorite. Rakdos again, back-to-back dose. Ooh. Boom. Mono black discard. Mono black devotion. Waste not. Don't want to waste our time against waste not, because that is pretty rough. I think I might know what this is. Archfiend. Dimir Archfiend or Grixis. Oh no, just Rakdos. Huh. Hey, we get to play a thing and they're not killing it. If I get Castle Garenbrig next turn, that means Carnage Tyrant, which is lovely stuff. Hopefully this is the match I can redeem myself and get him. Ooh. Hopefully rampaging sticks around. It's nice when it sticks around at least a few turns, maybe supercharging it next turn, although I would expect Shifting Ceratops. Hasty. Sacrifice that treasure for Fatal Push. Maybe. Yes. No. Oh. This is a new card I've never faced before. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to keep Fatal Push in mind. It really seems good. Yeah. It's one less. Bone Crusher. Would trade with Shifting Ceratops, that's for sure. We'll play it. Attack with it. I think there's still a good chance Shifting would go down. Unfortunately. Maybe they have another Fatal Push. They do have a Source of Black with the Blackcleave Cliffs. However, if they can't take it out right now, there could be a very good chance they take it out next turn. And they are left with the Bone Crusher Giant. With this scenario, well, Shifting still goes down, but they're also down a creature. Hopefully. And whatever removal they may have used for Shifting, they can't use it on Carnage Tyrant. And I get my 6th land anyways with this Crag Crown Pathway, Timber Crown Pathway. Live Shifting. You can do it. Oh boy. There's that Fatal Push. Exactly. Like I said. We could have held it back. Ooh, I want to block a thing. If we had not attacked, he would have just died before we got a chance to block with it, because the treasure is made when that goblin attacks. Right, here's hoping they don't have anything sacrifice related. Shieldred's Edict. Pretty much. Oh boy. I think it'll buy us some time. At least they won't attack with the Bone Crusher Giant. They can make a copy of it, which they might do, or they might wait until the end of their turn. So that token sticks around and what's it going to be? Interesting. I don't know why they're attacking with Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Menace. So we can't block it. Okay. And they play land, so they get to make a copy of something. However, I am at 6, which is always lovely. Huntmaster for 2. Regisaur for 4. Beautiful. Now the question is, do I want to attack? Probably not. They'll make a token. It's not lethal. They would only go down to 1. And they would finish us off with the token of Bone Crusher that they make at the end of our turn. Then they would make a second copy at the first main phase. Oh, they goofed up there, I think. 10, not lethal. I guess they want to double block Carnage Tyrant. Okay, fine by me. Or use the token, perhaps. They have to use 2 things. But, yeah, we didn't have lethal there. That could be going well for us. I'm pleasantly surprised. Maybe they just got scared. They saw, ooh, Carnage Tyrant in the thing, and they just automatically figured they were dead, or they just laser focused on some way of maybe killing it. I don't know. But I think we should be safe, especially with Huntmaster, Regisaur especially being able to block and kill probably anything. But if we have to use Huntmaster to block, that's perfectly fine. We got 6 lands and able to play basically anything. Hopefully I don't draw Tyrranax Rex next turn. That will be fun. Can they escape? Oh, they can't even escape Kroxa yet. They only have 4 cards in the graveyard. I like it. Actually, if they can kill Huntmaster, then they got us. They're going to search. No, they still can't do it. Oh. Beautiful stuff right there. Okay. Yeah, Tranquil Throwback it is. Well, you see Kroxa, of course. The Bank Buster, reflection of Kiki Jiki, so that is going to be very lovely indeed. I'll trim Tyrranax Rex. Trim all the copies. Sometimes, especially with the treasures, I think they have a little bit better of a chance paying that ward for cost. Certainly the game had gone on quite a bit. They had easily enough to pay it. Fortunately, they have Go for the Throat for 2 plus another 4. Of course, they basically have to take their entire turn off pretty much, and possibly their entire turn completely tap out just to take him out, which is also quite good. But I also like Tranquil Throwback. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Ooh. Wow. And possibly I could trim Shifting or Rampaging Raptor. These things, they cost 4. They died to Fatal Push. Yeah. Of course, they aren't anything part blue, so that protection, and it can't be. Yeah, let's do that. 3 Shiftings. Bring in the 4 Brotherhood's End. Getting a little bit lighter on the creatures. 27 is still quite nice, but Brotherhood's End especially against these people. That's good. A lot of their stuff is 3 or less. Taking out Bone Crusher, the Goblin Token, Reflection of Kiki Jiki, Blood Tithe Harvester, whatever it is, Graveyard Trespasser, the majority of their things. So I think it can be pretty valid. I'll keep this, even though there's nothing for turn 3 that Huntmaster is going to accelerate out. Bunch of lands. Hit our land drop for the first 5 turns. We get to Regisaur Alpha. Hopefully a turn sooner for 4 mana. Okay. It's bound to happen. Pretty much guaranteed at least one of the games in a match against anybody that is, well, black or part black. However, it's very good. They don't know yet that we have Brotherhood's End. It's going to bring an end to their hopes and dreams. Make them cry. I jinx myself. I think they'll still get rid of Regisaur Alpha, although Brotherhood's End, like I said, pretty devastating. Yeah. What's it going to be? They know eventually Regisaur is going to happen. We got a thing. Okay. It's nice when they discard something that isn't a creature. Maybe we meet a fatal push. Darn. Well, actually, that's not so bad. Go for the throat to take out Marauding Raptor. Yes, it does stop Regisaur Alpha from coming down next turn. Oh, this is good too. Stomping Ground. Can't go Regisaur anyway, so play another copy of this and we get Regisaur Alpha next turn no matter what. Fortunately, they're a little... well, they don't have a whole lot left in their hand. Do they do another go for the throat? They know Regisaur happens, so maybe they save removal for it coming up. I would do that. They can kill Regisaur before Marauding Raptor pings it, so I can't attack with... oh, okay, whoa. Well, hopefully they don't have a third one. Is Shield okay? Shieldred gonna crew the Reckoner Bankbuster. Hit for 4. Yeah, not too bad. We can play anything at this point. Regisaur next turn. Carnage Tyrant, Tyrranax Rex. Yeah, definitely Regisaur. I was thinking Tranquil Throwback for a second, but start hitting them. Supercharge the Tranquil Throwback. Hope they don't have a Thoughtseize right now. More lands, good. Nice to see him get flooded. Hit us for 4. Do it. It's going to be lovely attacking with the Tranquil Throwback next turn if Shieldred does attack. Maybe they're worried about the other card in hand that they don't know. They don't want to leave themselves open because there is lovely potential here. What's it going to be? Eater of Virtue could be nice, just slapping it on Regisaur Alpha. Pretty fantastic. Get that as Timber Crown, like I was mentioning. Tranquil Throwback, boom. Drop it. Bankbuster, gone. Their graveyard, gone. It's going to be pretty difficult to escape Kroxa here. And I have 3 extra. I can take out a artifact, I can exile the graveyard, and gain 4 life. Maximize the potential of Tranquil Throwback. It's always lovely when you get to do this. All 3 modes. Hopefully buys us time. You think Graveyard Trespasser is good value? Well, there's good value for 3. And we have something that can block a thing. No, Rampaging Raptor to boot. Although I might be sneaky and cheeky, I imagine Shieldred would block one of these things. If I attack with both, they're going to think something is up. I bet. They've gotta. It could be Embercleave that they're considering. Maybe that's their first guess. I bet. Maybe they'll call our bluff. We'll see. They'll think we're bluffing. We got a tricky option up our sleeve. Oh, they did it. Yes. Beautiful. Let that Tranquil Throwback through. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't have wanted to attack with Rampaging Raptor anyways if I played it, because Shieldred would definitely block that, and I only have 2 green, so with the 2 green, there's not a whole lot that I might do. They definitely would have blocked things, but coming up, it's going to get good. Hopefully a 3rd source of red, so I can power up Rampaging once and still be left with 2 red for Brotherhood's End here. Ooh, it's getting exciting. Yeah. Oh boy, watch out. They can't even sacrifice the blood token to search for a piece of removal. 1 more source of red, you can do it. Or another Tranquil Throwback, that would also be, quite nice indeed. One day. Eventually. Yeah, Tranquil Throwback, another source of red. We just attack, we do Brotherhood's End, we devastate them, quite nicely indeed. Okay, it's gonna get good. If we see Carnage Tyrant, is that lethal? Pretty much. Could they kill us next turn with just Shieldred? That's the question. Well, we're gonna find out. Maximum aggression. Go time. 6 for a 7/6 trample. Haste can't be countered. Hexproof. Boom. I got it ready and waiting. Oh. Are they going to concede? Oh boy. My finger's on the button. Let's go. And of course the reflection has flipped, so we get to take it out next turn with Brotherhoods. Soften up everything. Shieldred might not die, but we only have to deal 1 damage to her to kill her. Then the rest goes through. And that's where it's at. They can't attack. They just can't. Concede. Do it. I'm ready. Come on. Oh. Yeah, hopefully I pressed that right at the exact time, but at least I did get redemption against Rakdos. They took me down and then I smoked them. Beautiful. Man, I was a little bit worried. I was tempted to do this, but it was fun. I must say, attacking with so much open mana, they're like, man, this person's got to have Embercleave. I can't block. Gotta take it. Play Rampaging Raptor afterwards, which worked out eventually. Good stuff. Okay. See if it's Rakdos Nade again. 2 times so far. Again, my record for facing Rakdos Midrange, I think, is 5. Pretty sure it was 5. Definitely wasn't 6, but yeah, that was a rough night. I don't think I had a winning record, but of course it is basically the best deck in Pioneer or Explorer, so I'm used to it. Now, we're facing off against a Diamond. Unfortunately, I'm not in Diamond yet. But maybe the algorithm's like, man, dinosaurs, they smoked Rakdos. We got to hand them maybe a little bit tougher of an opponent. I don't know. It's not like any Rakdos midrange is different from many other Rakdos midrange. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too risky. If it was 3 lands, I'd probably try it. Turn 2 Huntmaster, turn 3 Shifting. Or if it was 3 lands and Thunderherd Migration, I'd be getting to 4 for Toski or Vivien. If it was on the draw, I might try it out, but I'm going first, so could be better. Again, it is nice to see that Eater of Virtue. Beautiful. And I get to make use of Karplusan Forest that can tap for a colorless, so no, we don't have to take damage there. We will have to take 2 with Stomping Ground. But oh, Rakdos Midrange, Rakdos Midrange, Rakdos Sacrifice. Brotherhood's End is going to smoke him, I think. Hopefully Huntmaster sticks around. No claim the Firstborn. Sacrifice to the Witch's Oven if they play their second land. That's pretty good. It's okay. I may just slap Eater of Virtue onto Huntmaster. Then I can threaten just about anybody. Becomes a 3-2 and Huntmaster is all but guaranteed to die the following turn, so I might as well do that. Basically guaranteed to die, although Unlucky Witness probably would block it, I would think. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure the Witness is going to block. Probably. Or Blood Tithe Harvester. It does mean they... Oh. Okay, well, take out both. I didn't expect that. Of course, it makes sense. Unlucky Witness, they want the exiling of their stuff to play some stuff. Unfortunately, Huntmaster doesn't give any abilities with either Virtue there. Doesn't have haste or trample or ward or protection. Not sure why they said oops. Well, they got their cat. That's not really an oops thing. That's just basic. It's like breathing or the sun rising and falling. The cat will find a way to test your nerves. Could see Carnage Tyrant next turn. Slap Eater of Virtue on it. Maybe they make us sacrifice Carnage Tyrant. Although being a potential 9/6, Trample Hexproof is pretty good. The more power, the merrier. Win more, or just win more often? That is the question. Don't give them any room. Hit them as hard as possible, as fast as possible, as often as possible, as much as it makes sense to do so. But with the okay, that's probably going to be it. If we don't get the 5th land next turn, they're going to do their Mayhem Devil cycling stuff. Tranquil Throwback, especially Brotherhood's End. We can take out artifacts, Brotherhood's End to get rid of the Mayhem Devil on site as fast as humanly possible, especially if they also have the Oven and the Kitty Cat. Smoke the cat. I mean, there's not a whole lot to smoke because the cat is smoked enough with the Oven itself, but if we can never see it again, that's what I want. Possibly get them to do their Oven thing, and then the cat is out, and then in the second main phase I destroy everything and they don't have a chance to respond, saving the cat. Because the Witch's Oven has already been tapped. They might sacrifice the food to bring the cat back to block somebody that's attacking. Is Rampaging Raptor going to do enough? No. I could hold it back and not attack. No. We're not coming back from that. No. That's okay. I imagine they probably said oops just because they were going to do their classic thing. However, we're going to do another classic thing. Bosses, Luca. Vivien Arkbow Ranger, yeah, she makes trample. Trample can be nice if there is a creature that doesn't have it. We don't have to worry about the chump blocking potential of the cat or other little things, but I definitely want Luca to take out a few bodies and brotherhoods and trample throwback. Mainly it's going to be destroying the artifact. Again, chances are they can probably tap or sacrifice the food, do something that gets the cat out of the graveyard if I'm targeting the graveyard to exile. But we'll see. We might be able to do something sneaky here. Hopefully. Eater Virtue? Maybe? No. I'll trim it. We got to trim something somewhere, of course. Rampaging Raptor, Shifting, definitely. I like to keep stuff with 4. It's more than 3. We don't have to worry about claim the firstborn on these things. Tyrranax Rex. And the Queen. Hey Heaven, how's it going? Oh, very good. Very good, Heaven. I beat Rakdos Midrange the previous match. This one is Rakdos Sacrifice, Mayhem Devil, the cat, sacrificing the food, bringing it back, bringing a lot of pain, but I'm bringing the pain right here. You know what, I'm going to trim all the Huntmasters, and it's like, come to think of it. Okay, lock in the changes. I'm not going to miss the window this time. Yeah, oh, I know. Any night I take down Rakdos is good, and, perhaps one day I'll find the right mix. Maybe this is getting towards it. Of course, hey, Brotherhood's End. Get him. And hopefully no turn 1 Thoughtseize. That's definitely going to be the thing that they discard if they see what we're about to do. But again, hey, I have nothing for 2 or 3, well, other than this. So they can't discard it if it's not in my hand. That's a big brain play right there. Phew. Alright. Well, they're definitely not, well, they can't play Mayhem Devil, but we got the secret weapon up our sleeve. Eventually. Maybe they don't have lands. Or they're wondering about what land to play. Oh, phew. Okay, wow. Castle Garenbeek. Not like it matters that much. But it is nice to get to the 5th land. So it does mean we get to Carnage Tyrant, which is very good indeed. Maybe they have removal. Go for the throat, Fatal Push, Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant, although that's probably in Rakdos Midrange. Maybe not so much in Rakdos Sacrifice here. But yeah, I imagine they wanted to do something to whatever we played. Again, if I don't have anything cheap, it's not like I was waiting. Man, that is a lot of cards. My goodness. It is nice, though. We see them go down 1, claim the firstborn. That's 1 less to worry about. They could have played the land or that. Of course, there's nothing to steal, so they did the land. Hopefully, they have to discard. They do have 8 cards in hand. No, they don't have to discard. They'll play at least one thing right here. Ooh, the Witches of it. I may just smoke the artifacts instead. I could potentially take out the treasure and they get no use from it, depending what they play. Or if it is the Mayhem Devil, this is happening. Big time. Proxile? Well, I guess the question becomes, should I do one Carnage Tyrant or Shifting? I'm not going to go Shifting next turn. It's going to be Brotherhood's End. Oh, I do have an. I've been wondering about the Lord of the Rings cards. Maybe tomorrow night it'll be Lord of the Dinos. They're taking the dinos to magic, to magic, to magic. Yeah. Shifting. Yeah. Do all the parodies. Like that fabulous song. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. Oh. Dun, da, 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 da. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting fired up. I don't think I'll open up any actual Lord of the Rings packs, just because it is historic and I want to keep it, Pioneer legal, that sort of thing. Oh, this could be nice. Yeah. Oh, boom. I think that was pretty good. That's going to make him cry. Very nice. They lose the treasure for nothing. Yeah. Woo. We get Carnage Tyrant next turn. Unless they don't make us discard 2 things. Okay. Would they make us sacrifice something? That's the question. I say we just go Regisaur Alpha. They're tapped out. They can't take out Regisaur. They can't take out the token with Fatal Push. And if Regisaur Alpha survives, Carnage Tyrant is going to get haste anyways, attacking the turn we play it. Same as if I had played it this turn. And I want to test the waters. I want to see what exactly they have. Oh. Okay. Just Ghalta. Now the Regisaur Alpha. Just keep slamming the bodies. Go wide. Have a ton of stuff. If Ghalta blocks, I don't care. We're dealing 10 right now. Take him down to 7 to play a third one. And Heaven, you joined. I don't think you saw the new little clip. Okay. That is pretty good, Heaven, I must say. Hey, Lord Judgment. Oh, that's all right. Good stuff. That does sound pretty exciting. Yeah, hey, as always, you can go back, watch from the beginning with the chapters, and you're never late. You're on time. Any time is a good time to join. There you go. Always happy to have you, whether it is right now or later on. Yeah, we've... That was nice. Oh, I missed the chance. Okay, I'll do it just for you guys that joined. In case I lose this next game, sadly. But here it is. Just so you know, prepare yourselves. So keep it as is. Of course, that Brotherhood's End it did the trick. The Witch's Oven, the foods, the treasure, that is exactly what we needed to do. Man, I love that clip. That's probably my new favorite. I don't think I can top that anytime soon. I imagine most of you guys know that. If you don't happen to know what that clip was from, it's Joe Rogan, UFC. There was a somewhat recent fight, I guess. Might be a few years old now, but the fighter did some fantastic finish, and then, oh yes.
Oh, man, tough stuff.
Yeah, I definitely forget about the wall. Sometimes my microphone is kind of covering that particular icon. I could move my Stream Deck over a little bit. That's alright. They're all good. And this hand is very good. The Brotherhood's End, which was lovely. They've taken a mulligan, so already we're in a pretty good position. Castle Garenbrig to start. We don't have a forest. We will get a forest with Thunderherd. So it could be Karplusin plus, you know, Timber Crown. Oh, the lemons. This opponent's attitude is going to sour if we can beat him here. Or maybe it has already soured when I cast Brotherhood's End, taking out all their artifacts. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Ripping Thunderherd. Gotta be. They're not letting that stick around. It should be Thunderherd if they know what's good for. Although maybe it's Brotherhoods because that brought the pain. Now, I should add some more food. Oh, the French fries. I don't use the French fries as often as I would like. Hey. Oh, where are you going? I'm over here. Sour lemons. Maybe I should have lemons beside me. I love to eat lemons. Just the taste, the citrus, and it's, yeah, some of my favorite. They're really scratching their head, I think, with this one. They're like, it's all nasty stuff. Oh, Carnage. Oh, and Sheltered Ticket. Well, that's coming down. We don't have a turn 1 play. There's no Eater of Virtue, so it's always nice to see my 1 of or 2 of Sheltered Ticket. Oh yes, I have the classic dinos, the emotes, imagine is what you're thinking. The proud one. The KO, excited, sleepy. Hopefully we put this opponent to sleep. Maybe they don't have a bunch of lands. They kept a 1-land hand that had Thoughtseize to rip the scariest thing. They didn't want to mulligan a second time and go down to 5 cards, perhaps. Maybe. We'll see. They haven't played a land yet, so maybe they don't have it. Huh. I will say though, at the first match, you guys that just joined, you got to check it out. That was a stunner. If I've ever seen one. And maybe they didn't get rid of Thunderherd because Rampaging Raptor was revealed with Thoughtseize, and perhaps maybe like some people thinking if something's already revealed you can't re-reveal it, but that's not the case. You can still reveal something, it's just the opponent doesn't gain any information. They already know what it is, so that revealing part there is, you know, doesn't do anything. It's like it's not even there. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, the baby dino. Huh. Might have to add a second page soon. It's filling up pretty quick. I have 31 keys that I can use. I still have a bunch of spots, but I can have tons of pages though. I could have different pages for different games, whatever it is. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, and make more dinos as well. Maybe a really young baby dino. Ooh. And still go with some of your guys' idea. One that is, you know, eating popcorn. Maybe have that pop up when I play the UFC clip. Oh, they're cheering, and then all the dinos are on the screen and they're also cheering and dancing around. Yeah. Rough stuff for them. The nuts one. The dinosaur holding nuts, maybe when I press that, and still add more nuts than that. Peanuts, acorns, walnuts. Perhaps have the nuts fall, some of the nuts smash open as they land to the bottom of the screen. It would take a little bit of tweaking, but it would look pretty cool, I think. Yeah. I guess maybe we got them. They haven't done a whole lot yet, so it seems like we're in a good position, but you never know. Bad things could... Okay, well, I guess maybe we'll just get them. I won't play good game. I know these exact feelings. I've been starved, mana screwed times before. It's not fun. It's not fun. Oh, I never have enough time. I may never ever have enough time, even when I do this full time. Emotes, write a community post, do all this. It's not complaining. I am quite happy just, you know, having a wealth of options that I can do. Chat with you guys, reply to comments. Maybe I make every Sunday comment reply day if, you know, when I get that big. Something like that. But yeah, again, I love every aspect of this. The thumbnails, learning how to tweak the titles, you know, still staying consistent. Doing the things that you guys love. Always. Maybe trying out different stuff. But you guys joined for a certain thing. Of course, you're always happy, I would assume, to see me loving what I do. And well, Ooh, almost forgot, but Rakdos Midrange and Rakdos Sacrifice, one after the other. Oh, that was good. Well, it's certainly performing quite nicely. 3-1 tonight so far. Yeah. Interesting. Huh. I'd always kind of liked this version of Kroxa. Cuneros, Canoros, Kroxa, and Canoros. I imagine that's definitely not how to say it, but Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. Ooh, yeah, I should pronounce it Menace. Vigilance. Oh, you gotta watch out for Vigilance. It's pretty powerful when the creature with Vigilance doesn't tap when they attack. You don't leave yourself open. It's a pretty fantastic ability. No. Alright, hopefully the trend continues. Yeah, why not? It's free. Who doesn't love free stuff? Of course, everybody can watch this free, but, you know, if you choose to support me in other ways, that's good. Always happy to have you. Rakdos again. I wouldn't be surprised. Back-to-back diamond players. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Keeper. Could be worse. 3 lands in Huntmaster. Maybe it dies to their fatal push. Again, I'm holding off on Craig Crown Pathway or Timber Crown Pathway just until I know for sure what side I want to play. Unfortunately, it wasn't Castle Garenbrig as the first land. I'll go with the Carplucent Forest, the second one. It does seem like Castle Garenbrig will be coming up next. Azorius Control, I would imagine. Okay, maybe we get Regisaur Alpha next turn. I'll try and get a cheeky little attack in, a poke. That one damage could mean all the difference. Hey, here's that first counter spell, I would imagine. I'd be highly surprised if that wasn't the case. Sensor. Make disappear. Take him down to 18. Ooh. Gotta watch out. Hopefully it's still sticking around. No Wandering Emperor to... It would have been nice getting that 5th land. We would have been able to go Tyrranax Rex, and well, that definitely would have Rexed them. We'll play something at some point here. No Wandering Emperor. You can do it. Ooh, Eater of Virtue. Well, we'll try it. Maybe it draws out a third counter spell. Probably not. They're taking their time to read it, that's for sure. They may have never seen it, or they forgot it existed. Maybe March of Otherworldly Light to exile it. Huh, well, that too. That's good too. That's okay. Okay, 5th land next turn. You can do it. Okay, well, hopefully the 5th land next turn is one of the other 3 Castle Garen breaks. Hopefully. Yikes. Or Shifting Ceratops. That's also pretty good. We can't counter it. We can't attack with Shifting, unfortunately. We could at the very least slap Eater of Virtue on Shifting. That'd be alright. Draw out another counter spell. Draw out something. That's for sure. Maybe it means we get to connect with Shifting. Or, well, they're going to do something to someone. Got to test. They have nothing? Or they have Supreme Verdict. It's basically Supreme Verdict. Otherwise, they would have done something right then. Okay, well, hey. We got a thing. We did a thing. And we got the 5th land. Okay, 6th land coming up. Let's see it. I must say, I've seen Eater of Virtue quite a bit for only having a single copy. That is pretty cool. No counterspell. Now they're doing something to it. That's okay. Alright. Hopefully Marauding sticks around. Allows us to get Carnage Tyrant next turn. Cross your fingers. Oh, no. Yeah. They're looking at it. It's a little bit too hard. Okay, well, phew. We got the thing. Beautiful. No counter spell for you. I mean, they do have a ton of cards in hand. They can do a lot of stuff. It's going to be pretty difficult to claw our way back, that's for sure. We'll see. No Settle the Wreckage. You can't target it. No siree. Oh, you can farewell. That's pretty good. 7th land next turn, Tyrranax Rex, 1 shot to fairy. Okay, not quite, but it is a body. That might get countered by Absorb. Or countered by something. But we'll hold out hope. This certainly is a decent potential chance to do something, although we're seeing Rogrin Triumph. Interesting. Maybe they are Jeskai. Huh. Yeah. Toski can't be countered. Indestructible. Hopefully they have nothing that exiles it. Might be a Leyline Binding or... Hashtag pre-recorded. The first pre-recorded moment of the night. My predictions are right. Sometimes I predict when we fight. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate missing that final piece, that key land to get Tyrranax Rex. Yeah, but JDX, prepare yourself. The clip that I mentioned, maybe you were watching previously and you saw it, but I'll save it just for you if you haven't seen it yet. When I smack this Azorius Control player. Got to play it all the way through. Maybe. Eater of Virtue, I still like it. If this is attached again to Samut, we give something else, First Strike, Vigilance, Haste, maybe somehow they get rid of Klothys. You'd get Indestructible. Although, if they exile the creature, it's as if the creature doesn't die. They don't go to the graveyard, so I would get around this. Yeah. But still, I think maybe keep it in. Trim Ghalta. All right. The part where he weeps. Oh, yes, I love that part. Yeah, I should do the entire thing. Maybe I should do, the entire thing as, or whenever I beat Azorius. Maybe if I lose to it, everyone has to sit through one of the best original, fantastic clips of all time, pretty much. Well, that hand's certainly better. 2 things for 2, 2 lands, Klothys, Indestructible, boom. Gain a bit of life, maybe exile a land, hopefully. Certainly send Regisaur to the bottom. Name a forest to start. I'm going to need a forest eventually. Green mana. Ooh, Karplusa. Well. And also we're seeing Spara's headquarters. So they've got green as well as red. This is like 4-color hodgepodge. Maybe it's for Leyline Binding. I think it's for Leyline Binding. I'll get another red. Leyline Binding is 3. No. Yeah, it's 3. I could have tried for Marauding, but I think they have a counter spell. They can't counter this. They can't target it with Leyline. Okay, they can Ether Gust. Well, that's okay. We'll still do something. I want to send it to the bottom and get another land there. Now the question is, we got to get them to burn stuff. The color pie doesn't exist, but I still eat opponents that want to dabble in all the other stuff. 5-color piles, well, that's a pile of food that I am about to eat. Keep that in mind. Klothys though. Okay. Burn something on something. Marauding Raptor. It reduces Klothys and Tranquil Frillback. If this is stopped, I still get to go either one. Klothys. I was wondering if it was Make Disappear. I still think they would have let Tranquil Frillback resolve anyways. Klothys would have been countered at some point by someone. You can't always be on fire, but you can always be fired up when you play your favorite game. The best card game in the world that has ever been made. Yeah. You can't top this game. You can't. You just can't. Yeah. Gain some life. Exile a graveyard. It's not nothing. Do a bit of damage. Attack with everything and hope we take them down to 10. Although I think they'll do something to something at least. Okay, not so bad. Ew, that's bad. Nah, we get Carnage Tyrant at any point. If Huntmaster goes down. Again, hopefully it's not another land. Well, I'm not going to attack. I imagine they'll maybe just have Wandering Emperor. Huh. No blocks. They're handing me a defeat against my favorite deck. Ooh. Wow. Well, never mind. We got something good going here. I hope. Wandering Emperor, another one, could still take it out. Player for... no, they can't. Oh, we might be good. Ether Gust. Hopefully not. We're waiting. What's it going to be? You're okay. Good stuff. I say bye back. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully this works out well. Oh, it is. The best. As good as possible. We're doing a no technology day tomorrow, actually. That'll be interesting. I think I'll still be streaming at night, but no phones, TVs throughout the day. I'm going to read a book. It's been a while since I've read a book. My goodness. It's been a while since I haven't looked up dinosaur stuff. Yeah, sadly they can pay the extra for. They have to take their entire turn off. Pretty much. Yeah. Top deck another Tyrranax Rex and smoke them still. Maybe. No, can't block. Just in case I draw T-Rex. Regisaur Alpha also quite nice. That is going to be still pretty good pressure. Well, again, they're tapped out, so I love it. Both things have to block for them to live. One on each. Oh, we're so close. T-Rex. T-Rex. The 39 clues. Huh. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Well, that's not T-Rex. Hopefully cycling this gets me something good. Well, I can't play that, but... oof. 39 clues. Yeah, I'll write that down. Where's my write-down page? On the floor, my goodness. Yeah, do they have a counter spell that wants us to pay an extra 2? Could it be another make disappear, which is gonna make our chances disappear? Do I want to take 2 having this untapped? Well, just in case. We'll see. Oh, for preteens. Okay. Oof. T-Rex. Next turn. Let's do it. That's about all that's going to save us, sadly. Oh, well, maybe Carnage Tyrant saves us. At the very least, it would draw out a sweeper, which would take out their creatures. Memory Deluge, they don't have Ether Gust. Hopefully they didn't just draw it. They didn't. Good. Okay, we're coming back. Maybe Tyrranax Rex is the next thing I draw. After they sweep, boom. Finish them off. Actually, that Shark Typhoon is going to be rough. Oh, that is lethal. Okay, nothing. Yeah. Flying sharks do the trick. Close. Just a wee bit unfortunate. That does sound pretty good. Is there a lot of books in this series? I imagine it sounds like there probably could be adventures throughout history. I suspect you probably learn quite a bit as well. Oh, okay. It's like fun teaching. Maybe history sometimes can be boring, depending how it's presented, and then in nice fiction book form. Ooh. Okay. I have a bunch of books as well. Before I had kids, before I even had met my wife, I bought so many, specifically for whenever I had kids, starting off basic kids books, a couple years old, that sort of thing, and slowly moving up. I still enjoyed them. I read them because I want to read what I'll read to my kids. I wouldn't just blindly buy it. Mono-white humans, it seems. I suspect. Abzan Greasefang. We've got a ton of graveyard hate, so that still should feel pretty good. Well, they know what we're all about. I'll reveal Regisaur Alpha. If things still go bad, it might be the first thing I play. Okay. Do I want to go Vivien Arkbow Ranger? I'm going to do it, even though, well, I don't think she's going to die. But we get her down, we get her to 5. Maybe she's left with 1. We'll see. Does sound good. I think Vivien's going to be... Oh, not safe. Okay. Ouch. Ooh. No land. Ouch. Yeah, that's getting pretty big. There it is. Sadly, a turn, well, not as soon as I would have liked. Tireless Tracker does get to 6 power, so we do trade with it at least. Or even if it got to 7 toughness, we'd still block it. We'll definitely block it. Maybe they'll attack and pretend like, oh, okay, they don't. That is pretty cool. I like when they tie historical stuff together. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I imagine some of you guys have seen that. Pretty fantastic. Oh, okay. I like it. Harry Potter. I hear Harry Potter is pretty popular. Now we'll just keep playing a Carnage Tyrant, I guess. Ooh, Crested Sunmare. That's not something I ever expected to see. Huh. Well, interesting. Trying to think. I can go Ghalta plus, yes. Castle Garenbrig, 6 green. Shifting for 4, Ghalta for 2. That's where it's at. And hopefully, well, yeah, I never in a million years would have expected the Crested Sunmare. Don't really want to attack. Yet. That's pretty good. Yeah. Horse that makes more horses if they've gained life, and horses they control have indestructible. Yikes. Huh, never heard of that book. That's kind of cool. I imagine it might be hard to write, or maybe not. Hard to write well, I guess. Yeah, lots to check out. I still might not buy all these books just because, again, I've got tubs and tubs, hundreds and hundreds of pounds of books. Ooh, that is nasty. Alright, Regisaur Alpha. Not really much of any way to punch through indestructible horses. Nay. Are we gonna bust through this? Nay, or nine. Nane. However you say it. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, both horses would block Carnage Tyrant. Nothing would die. Tireless Tracker block Shifting. The Crested Sunmare itself would block, well, the token. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Just going downhill, unfortunately. Okay. It's kind of nice when you see the transformation of stuff. It's not like the character just starts out as a pirate, then they backfill it. I kind of like when it begins, then it works through it. I don't really like flashbacks too much. It can kind of be hard to keep track in book form, at least. Okay. I don't think we're busting through this anytime soon. Now, maybe could have made something happen, but okay, we know what it is. Luca bound to ruin that is going to bust through stuff. If they get the horsey, we're gonna smoke the horsey. Not actually. Horses are nice, but something to take it out. Vivien as well. Shoot the horse with her -3. I know that sounds bad, but oh yeah. And I have been thinking, that's good you mentioned it. Reading a story in my voice, whatever story it is, or multiple stories, something to do with gaming, or not, you know. Yeah. My wife keeps telling me almost every day, it seems, hey, you should read something. Yeah. Okay. Ironic gentleman. Got something somewhere. Eater of virtue, I guess. Yeah. Yes. Don't want to miss sideboarding, that's for sure. Hopefully we see the stuff we need, because that horse is dirty. Yeah, could make it work. I feel that they have a little bit less removal, hopefully. Maybe Huntmaster sticks around. Hey, at the very least, it will. Since that overgrown tomb is tapped. They don't have Thought Seize, they don't have Fatal Push, I would imagine. Well, they do have Portable Hole. I do like another source of red. I was a little bit worried not seeing it. Maybe not being able to play Rampaging Raptor. Okay, I'm doing this because I want to attack with the thing in play. Phew. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Not too bad. Oh, another land. We get Carnage Tyrant. Go time. Maximum aggression. Okay, now things are looking up. Boom. Another land next turn. Maybe go Tyrranax Rex. Hopefully it's not... Oh boy. Oh, I think we got a good chance here. Maximum aggression. Hopefully it's no Settle the Wreckage. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Oh boy. What's it gonna be? Well, they're at 2, unfortunately, with that life gain. We should kill him off next turn, even if they do happen to have a sweeper. No, that's got to be it. We'll wait and see what happens, and I'll say good game if they do sweep us. Farewell. Beautiful stuff. Oh, you gotta love it. All right. Yeah, I'll keep it as is. Good. We know they have sweepers now, which is nice to confirm. Interesting, though, that... well, I guess it does make sense a little bit. With the Crested Sunmare giving other horses indestructible, they would be left with at least those creatures when they do sweep, so that can kind of be the angle. Still have creatures, destroy any deck with creatures. Yeah, but this hand will that will not do it. That will. Oh boy. Turn 2 Huntmaster, turn 3 Samut. Let's do it. Oh, and more lands. I think we'll get Tyrranax Rex or Carnage Tyrant. Pretty certainly. Hope it's no Fatal Push. No Fatal Push. Oh, they don't. Good. Huh? Portable Hole again. Ossification. Okay. Samut isn't going down to anything they have for 1. Oh, I love it. Rampaging Raptor. Hopefully Samut is still... okay, this is good. We can attack with Samut. We don't have to worry about Tireless Tracker taking down any of our creatures here. So we also still get to draw a card just out of... oh, beautiful. Possibly Ghalta next turn. Oh, Tyrranax. Oh my goodness, we're getting spoiled. Absolutely spoiled. Crested Sunmare this turn for 5. Maybe. It's not that bad. I'll go with Regisaur Alpha again. They're completely tapped out. They can't do anything to it. I could have gone Carnage Tyrant, but maybe this is going to lead to hasty Carnage Tyrant with the turn coming up. Certainly seems to be the case. Oh my, okay. We know what we're doing. Oh my goodness. Yes, please. They better have something for all this stuff. Absolutely devastating. Go big or go home. They only have 3. Maybe I thought they would do something to Ghalta. That's not too bad. Tireless Tracker is still killed by whatever it blocks. I think that's going to be enough. That's got to be it. We get Tyrranax Rex next turn. Pay the 2, sack the clue. Woohoo. Oh, gross. Beautiful. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I am not going to forget that. That's never going to get old. If it does get old, let me know. I'll certainly tone down my usage of it. Oh, it's like the classic of classics. That is going to do it for tonight, though. I have to let my wife do some stuff, look after some things, but that is about the best nightcap you can ask for. A feather in the cap of this version's hat. Wait, what am I waiting for? You got something. I'll wait a little bit. Oh, okay, I'll check it out. 1 second. Let me Google it real quick. First few sentences, yes. I think I found it. Trying to find it somewhere here. We'll get there. 1 second. I'm usually fast at finding just about anything, so bear with me. Girl on a pirate ship. Oh yeah, I've definitely found it. Just if I find that first page. Maybe I put in first page instead of first chapter. I'm looking. Oh, okay. I see it. Google Preview. Oh, yes, I should keep that in mind. Okay. The not quite first chapter. That's what it's saying. In which we begin the story. If that's the first page. I assume that's the first page. Probably. Seems to be the case. Okay, I'll read it. Whether it's the first page or not. Headmaster Doozy felt extremely small in his chair. He didn't feel small usually. Usually he felt magnificent and powerful, as most headmasters do, but sitting opposite the bearded gentleman that he was sitting opposite made him feel insignificant. Oh, that feels weird. Weird to read that. I understand you are interested in our 6th grade teacher, Mr. Underwood, said Headmaster Doozy, trying to sound magnificent and powerful. Yes, growled the very large man. Man, that messes with your head. Wow, I like it. It's definitely unique. That's okay. That's cool. I've never quite read. It made me think something is wrong with the book. Okay. Well, that's a good way to finish things off. I'll leave that tab open in Google, and yeah, good. Thanks for the suggestion, JDX, and maybe some of you other guys want to dabble in an interesting book. All right, have a good one. Peace. Watching right now, later on. Have a good rest of your time zone, and yeah, see you next time.